Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Northern Wash Pressure Washing. Thank you for tuning in today. As you can see, I'm solo today. My brother was supposed to come help me today, but last minute he just asked me if he could go with my family to the lake. I told him it was fine because I mean he starts school like in 2 days. So I told him, yeah, it's fine, man. Don't even worry about it. I have a small building wash today, so it's nothing too big that I couldn't handle myself. So I told him it was fine. It's a partial building wash, and even then it's not like full side. It's more like spots all over the walls, and it's 2 buildings, but one building has more of the work, and the second building, it's really only one wall that has some spots that I'll be cleaning. But yeah, stay tuned, we'll be there shortly. Well, as you can see, I'm already set up. Unfortunately, I couldn't really capture the first couple of moments when I arrived because this building behind me is a CrossFit. So a lot of people were starting to arrive, so I had to quickly set up everything so that they wouldn't start parking right there. They're actually parking around the corner. And this is the other building. This is the one that doesn't have much stuff to wash on it. I'll show you exactly what it is that we're going to be washing. So on here is where they held the sign. He went ahead and took it off. We will be washing these because they are pretty bad, and that one over there as well. I'll show you guys this building first. So we will only be doing like spots like where they're dark. So right there it's dark, that corner is dark, these pillars right here, all these pillars, that corner, the bottom right there, pillars. So I hope you guys get what we're doing. So it's anything that looks black, we're gonna go ahead and wash. That's all that he wanted, and really we're doing bottoms and pillars. That's pretty much it. We're not going to be doing, like, if there was any light browns or light dark spots up here, we won't be doing that because at that point it would have caused it to like drip down and look even worse. So we're only doing bottoms and pillars. So yeah, you can see how dirty the pillars are. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing all throughout the building. So it goes all the way down there and then it wraps around. It's just a square building. You guys will see once we start washing. Over here on this building, there's a lot less stuff, and really it's only going to be the front of it. I'll take a walk around the entire building just to see if there's anything else worth doing. But and I'll ask the owner too, but more than likely he's just gonna say, nah, just stick with the front. So it's going to be this corner right here. It's really dark, and the main entrance to the building. So this corner, or I mean this side right here, I think the insides are fine. Well, I'll get the insides too. And then this corner right here. So I'll go ahead and I'll start taping up, and we'll get started. And I'm gonna get these for him. I didn't tell him I didn't include them in the price, but you know, just to throw it in as a bonus, as a thank you for hiring us. All right, so I'm gonna take out the hose now and get started with putting on soap. I'm gonna start with the sign and then work my way down this way around. Actually, I will do the sign, but then I'm gonna start in that corner and come this way, because I think if I try to wrap around and then try to do this, I may not reach it, and then I'll probably have to come back around and do this. So I'll start right there, go ahead and go all the way around. Hopefully I reach. I do have a mask on just because we're going to be going stronger on this. So let's get started. Alright, so something just happened to me that has never happened to me. I was cleaning that, and then all of a sudden I felt like a gas hit me, like I couldn't breathe. And I realized what it was I think the owner, or maybe even the person that's renting this, tried cleaning it, and whatever they used on it, once I put my chemical on it, the reaction it had was created some hazardous gas. You can even see towards the bottom, it's pink. It ended up turning pink. But man, I had to leave that area. Like, I was like, okay, something's not right. This gas is like making me choke. So yeah, whatever they used on it, and I mean, it's nobody's fault. They probably cleaned it a while ago and they didn't think anything of it, but wow, that has never happened to me. That could have been really dangerous if we were inside of somewhere, because I'm all the way back here and I can still smell it. So when I was like right there next to it, it was, man, it was bad. It was bad. Ugh. And the other thing was, I actually didn't even, that's the furthest I could reach. So I'm gonna see if I can reach towards the, going through the front, but I may have to move my trailer, which would suck. Alright, so I'm starting on this side. I really hope that's the only area that they tried it on, because I didn't like that smell. So I'm all done adding the soap. Before I put it away, I'm gonna add another coat on the spots that were really thick, so like right here. That way I don't have to use so much pressure from the pressure washer, because I don't want to risk breaking these down or breaking them apart, however you want to say it. I don't know how old these are, you know. I want to make sure that they're protected from the amount of pressure that the pressure washer can put out. So I'd rather use as light pressure as I can from the pressure washer to rinse these off. There's a dark spot. I think that's it. I think this is the only other spot that looks really dark. I'm gonna have to go check that other pillar, the one that was almost killing us with that gas. Here we go, take number 2. Hopefully I don't have to run this time. It's like almost instantly taking it off this time. Oh man, it still smells a little bit. Stand back more. Alright, we're good. We'll let that dwell on. I'll get the pressure washer hose out and then start rinsing all this off. Move on to the next building. We should be done. So I got stung over the weekend. We went on the boat with my family. My dad has a boat, so he takes us out from time to time. And we were in the water in the part where you can swim. It's like 4 feet tall, 5 feet tall. And one of the ropes, I went to grab a rope that was hooked onto the boat, and that rope was holding like my daughter's like float thing that we bought her. It's like she can get in it, sit down. It has like a cup holder. Well, I grabbed the rope, and when I grabbed it, I guess there was a bee on it. I didn't notice, and it stung me, and it was fine. But yesterday I started to feel it more, and this was Saturday. But yesterday I started to feel it a little bit more, but today, this morning, you can feel it a lot. You can tell it's swollen. It almost looks like something's in there. I know nothing's in there though, because I picked out the, what is that called? The stinger. I picked out the stinger out. And fun fact, when the bees sting you and it leaves its stinger there, the bee dies because it pulls out its intestines with the stinger. So the bee got the worst of it. But yeah, it definitely, I can feel it today. Nah, I think this is the second time I've been stung in my life. It had been years from the first time I got stung. But yeah, it's annoying today. So I bought a new trigger gun. This is the one that we currently use. Is the ST-2315. I bought this like, I don't know, 3 years ago maybe, and it just started leaking this year. So I think it went pretty good. The gray one, because I know they all have colors, but the gray one means that it's chemical resistant. Again, it lasted me 3 years, so I was like, well, it did pretty good. The only thing that I didn't like about it was when you held this, like, I felt like you had to really hold on to it. Sometimes your hand would just be sore from like a full 8 hours day of work. But yeah, so that was the only thing I didn't like about it. And because it is the chemical gun, it started leaking. I just ordered a new one. So we upgraded to this blue one. It is the same, it's the same exact thing. It is the ST-2715, so it's a step up. I believe there's still one more above this one. So I'm right below the highest one. But this one, supposedly the 2715, is if you hold it and then you can actually feel it. So you can see it kind of stops right there, but then it goes again. Yeah, I don't know, I guess you have to feel it, but it's so that you won't feel it as much when you're pulling the trigger. So we'll see if that works. I only bought one of these because really only one of us put soap on, and then the other one, the rinsing gun, started leaking too, but I'm not too worried about it because only water comes out of it. There's the other one over there, only water comes out of it, so it started leaking a little bit. And it's like I said, I'm not too concerned just because it's water, and we just got this in, so I haven't even had time to set it up, but I'll go ahead and set it up. And I won't, yeah, this one I won't throw away. I'll just leave in there as a backup in case we ever lose this. And another fun fact, I bought a brand new, it wasn't this one exactly, I think it was an orange or a purple one, brand new, had it for not even a full week. Adrian left it in the grass at a job site. We went back to get it, it was gone. So that was like I only ordered the trigger gun, but I didn't order this or this because these are fine. I'm just gonna put it on here. But this by itself was 150. I think it was like 150 with like shipping and taxes. So yeah, these are not cheap. And I told Adrian, I was like, this time I'm not gonna say anything, but next time you leave one like that, I'm like, you're paying for it. And since then, Adrian always like well, not always, most of the time he'll double check, make sure he got everything. I'll also double check. I don't know, it was just a mistake, and it was in the grass, we didn't see it. Let me connect this and start rinsing. Where's the end? Right here. didn't reach. I'm gonna turn it off, get an extension so I can reach all the way to the pillar over there. Alright, so I spoke to the owner and only the cars that were right here ended up moving, just because this is really the only area that I'm cleaning in that corner and that sign. I'm going to add the chemical, rinse, and then start wrapping up. I'm all done with this building. It wasn't much on this side. I'm gonna flush out the line with water, but whatever remaining stuff I have, I'm gonna do a section in the front that I didn't like how it came out. I'll show you guys in a bit. All right, so right there, you guys can see I cleaned that. It's nice and clean. And then I cleaned that right there. But then this right here, what wasn't really dirty, well, now you can see it never got touched. And it wasn't dark to begin with, but because I cleaned the two ends, it looks bad. I don't like how it looks. I'm just gonna do it. Plus I get to rinse out my line. I just went in there and I asked if I could speak with the owner, but he's in a call right now, so I wanted to have him come out and take a look at everything. I already did a walk around and I looked at everything too, but I just wanted him to take a look and give me the okay that yeah, I'm all done. And then I was gonna put everything away, but I'm gonna start to put away the stuff that if he says like, oh, can you hit this, I still haven't put away. So like I put away the cones and stuff. I put away the pressure washer. What else? I'll leave out the green line and then I'll start taking off all the tape. Hopefully by that time it'll come out. Yeah, everything went pretty good. Didn't run into any problems besides that one column that had other chemical on it where it created some hazardous gas for like, I don't know, a minute. It was bad. Luckily we were outside and there wasn't much on it, obviously, because it was already dry. Who knows how long ago they put that gas or that liquid on it. Glad nothing else happened besides that, just that it created like a really bad smell for a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna start to clean up. I just got done doing the walk around with the owner and he was really happy with it. We walked both buildings and he ended up giving me my check, so we're all good. He said he would let me know if he ever needs anything in the future, so yeah, that's awesome. Basically I'm almost done wrapping up everything. I just have to take off the tape, and when I take off the tape I'll show you guys how everything came out. Okay, so right here, this was one of the pillars that was really dirty. Everything came out nice and clean. I made sure to rinse down the windows too for any overspray. But yeah, it's just drying, but everything came out really good. I don't know if you guys can remember how black these pillars were. And then all this too. This corner was really bad, and right now it's just drying. Yeah, everything came out really nice and clean. Did these entrances as well. Pillars are spotless, man. They're clean. Look at that. He really liked the pillars. He noticed that right away. He's like, wow, they haven't been that clean for years, probably since they were built. This too, everything came out really nice and clean. Over here we had done this area right here. All came out really good. The area too was really nice and clean. Oh, here's some tape. Let me get this tape off. We're here, we had done this pillar. And then we had done along here, along the bottom as well. Back here too, we only did a couple spots and it's drying, it's clean. It wasn't so bad back here. It's just that area. And then the last couple parts that we did was this corner over here. This came out really nice and clean too. This corner was really bad. Some parts are already drying. The main entrance was the important thing over here. All that came nice and clean. Which this one we actually had to do, once I finished I came back and touched it up because it just wasn't as clean. But yeah, everything ended up coming off really good, nice and clean. And then the front of the building we just did straight across the bottom. It's already drying up, but yeah, that's it. We are done with this spot. Alrighty, that is a wrap. Everything's all put away. I'm about to head home. There's no other job for today. There's no other estimate. Again, it's kind of like the slow season right now. Everything went well. The only thing was because I don't have a helper, my brother, it takes me a little bit longer because obviously I don't have somebody to help me set up, somebody to put the soap on. I would usually just fill in everywhere else or do all the spot checking while he's doing something, talk with the customer. So yeah, it takes me a little bit longer. For right now, it's just me. I can handle it. It's a little bit hard. Yeah, I am way tired when I get home, but I can do it. I can manage it. That's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys liked how everything turned out. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for subscribing. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so as soon as I put up a video, you guys get it. Right now, I'm posting about once a week. I do try to do 2, but sometimes it's just too much. But yeah, thanks for everything. Peace.